No, not a good idea.
No, they had me with the square dancing there. The Western thing, cowboy hats. I love it.
The ET
cowboy
ride,
helmets.
and a couple of them there. Yeah.
I just picked a few off the list. It goes on and on.
It's really good.
Right?
Super fun. Yeah. Boy, easy transition. Great biking weather today and in the days ahead.
Oh, yeah.
It really is spectacular. Let's take you up to Mount Hood one more time. One of the last of the clouds that I could find flittering about around the summit and then gradually dissipating, and we probably won't even see that much cloud cover over the Cascades or anywhere in western or eastern Oregon for that matter during the day tomorrow. That is how good the weather will be. We ended up at 73. Today, that's 1 degree above average, so right where it should be for this time of the year. Hot spot, the Dalles at 77, 50s and 60s over on the Oregon coast. And right now with a clear sky, it is 59 degrees. And in case you haven't noticed, full moon in a couple of days from now. And let's see, it's the month of June. I believe this is called the strawberry moon in the month of June. Yeah. And also the great thing about the warm season moons is you'll notice it doesn't get very high in the sky. Like in the middle of winter, see the full moon, you're like looking straight up. This time of the year, it's like right there. It doesn't get very high. So sun high, moon low is basically the rule on that one. So look for the moon in a sky near you. Okay, let's check out the scene on Doppler radar. David liked that one. And you can see the thunderstorms winding down around southeast Oregon. Tomorrow, the threat is over in Idaho. Oregon should be thunderstorm free tomorrow, although we may see 1 or 2 sneak into Malheur County. This is where they were today. Sneaky little upper level system that moved into Northern California is the culprit, and that's moving out. Now, there's a bigger system here, and were that to move straight into the northwest, well, then we'd have some rain and cooler weather to talk about. But it won't. It's not going to do that. It's going to move on up into northern BC. It'll generate more of a southwesterly flow over us. That's a good weather pattern for us this time of the year. It'll be warm, but not too hot. There's a big area of high pressure centered over the central U.S. Basically going to stay there. If it were to migrate farther west, then we'd see a lot hotter weather come our way, but it doesn't look like that'll be the case. So this is tomorrow at 5:30. See, there's 1 or 2 thunderstorms down here, but really widely scattered. And then that's it. We may get some scattered high clouds at times on Saturday, but it's going to stay dry and really quite lovely as we go through the weekend. Here's the pattern. There's that system moving north into northern BC and the Northwest Territories. We'll get into the 90s on Tuesday as we warm up for a day. But then towards the end of next week, it looks like cool weather will move into the northwest. Maybe some mountain thunderstorms and cooler weather for the following weekend. But this first weekend of June, you really can't ask for much better weather than this any time of the year. Around the country with thunderstorms in the Midwest, but the big weather story nationally is cooking down in the Gulf of Mexico with Tropical Depression number 2. Hurricane hunters flew through this. One of the NOAA ships sailed through it. All the data indicating it is a tropical depression, and the modeling forecasting it to briefly become a tropical storm tomorrow in the morning and then dissipate back to a tropical depression in the afternoon. When it becomes a tropical storm, if and when it does, it will be named Arlene, the first tropical storm of the season. And today, being June 1st, is the beginning of the Atlantic hurricane season. This will meander on down towards the western side of Cuba, but stay out to sea and not really bother anybody too much. 59 degrees in Portland right now, freezing level 9,200 feet. If you're going to the beach tomorrow and for the weekend, you might not even see any clouds out there. That's how good this weather pattern is. 60s at the beach, maybe a little bit warmer Saturday and Sunday. In the valleys, mid-70s tomorrow, hardly a cloud to be found. Same in the Cascades, sunny and warm there. Central and eastern Oregon, sunny, no thunderstorm threat except maybe down in Malheur County. In the gorge, west winds will still be with us up to about 25 miles an hour. For Portland, clear nights, sunny, warm days. Tomorrow, 76, 80 on Saturday, 81 on Sunday. There are the warmer days Monday and Tuesday, but that doesn't last too long either. So, boy, what a weekend for the Starlight Parade and any particular bike ride you happen to jump onto.
How about look for the Matt in a studio near you?
Here I am.
There you go. Thank you, Matt.